here we go. So MINE, mine. Another big Wolfpack play, Wolfpack approved. This was called a long time ago. I've been in this for a while. I did get out some of my position on I can't remember when I got out of my position. I don't know if it was in this downfall. I don't think it was. I think I ended up waiting. I think I ended up waiting till in this area. Yeah, actually, yeah, because I added to my position at 35, and when it bounced off and started going back, I took out some of my position. You know, and then all this downfall happened. I've been trying to wait to add back into my position, and I kind of missed it. I got involved with a couple other plays on Friday, and like an idiot, I missed it. So, you know, basically I probably would have had my trend line somewhere around here. Well, my horizontal line, let's see. Yeah, come on. Basically it would have been in there. And that's probably where I would have bought in. So I might have not been able to with this, you know, massive spike here. But somewhere around 27.5 I should have been in with a nice buy. I know some people, you know, a ton of people on the pack saw this 21 opportunity and got in, and that's why you see this retrace and shoot up. But came back down again, 22. I know another ton of people added. So everybody's taking advantage of these dips. There's a lot of positive news. There's some haters out there, and you know, some people just pushing this thing down. But volume started picking up. If you look, it was pretty strong. A lot of green, which kind of makes me feel good. Got a little bit of support here at 30. To me, to add in now, I mean, I know the pack is basically saying this thing's going to just keep going and probably end up being 16.70 cents. To me, let me just see what I would want to do here. My horizontal lines here. I basically got this, and so basically somewhere in this window, you know, 35. You could either look at, you know, right here, or you could take it to the peak of this. You could go back and look at here. But generally somewhere in this 35 window, I'm expecting some kind of resistance and ricochets. So, you know, like I say in my other videos, if everybody on Monday decides to get in, Friday was a little bit of a scary day for people because, you know, basically Thursday morning, Wednesday through Thursday, this thing downtrended hardcore, which it kind of needed. If you look at its history, this thing was up so much, so many days in a row, that it kind of needed to breathe. Plenty of people in the pack called it. I tried to, you know, get out and get back in to kind of add a little bit, not with my whole position, but you know, sometimes I like to take my profits, and when I see a dip, I'll add them back in, and I just get that many more shares, and it kind of helps the trend take back off. My position wasn't huge in this. I think I had maybe 100,000 shares, or I think I had 200,000 shares. I think I took 100 out, you know, like 50 twice, and tried to re-put it back in on some of these dips. But generally, most of the pack is holding everything and just continues to add. Unfortunately, my account doesn't allow me to do that because I don't have a ton of cash. If I did, I'd probably be taking all these chances on all these dips as well. They seem to be working out very well for everybody. Right now, for me, it's a tough call. If this thing takes off in the morning and it looks super strong, I'm going to try to get it, you know, try to add as much as I can, but chasing it's not always the best thing. I'll basically, you know, just watch for this little resistance point or any bounce. If it does, hopefully it'll find support somewhere in this 30 area and come back up. If it comes down to 30 and starts to turn around, I'm probably going to buy in there. If it cracks here, I'm probably going to add in there. And, you know, I might end up taking some of the profit up in this area. I mean, 45 to 43 spike. Sometimes I don't trust these wicks. I'd rather stay with the body where everything is. So, you know, right around 43, and of course 40. So between 42 and 43, you know, you hope everybody stays in it. You know, everybody in the pack says they're staying in, they're not budging. So that's a good sign for these panics not to really happen. I don't know, a ton of people must have took profit here and just got out. I know people were talking about shorting this. I don't know how many people are shorting it. Many brokers have that 250 rule where if it's under $2.50, they're basically charging you $2.50 a share to short it. I just found out today that there are a few brokers that don't have any 250 rule, but a majority of them do. So, even at 04 cents, if you wanted to short, 10,000 shares, it's going to cost you $25,000. And shorting 10,000 shares of this thing for a penny is not going to make you any money. You're going to want to short this thing, 500,000 shares, a million shares, and not many people are going to have, basically $1 million or $2 million to short this thing. But if they have a $30,000 plus account and they're in Centerpoint or IB, I believe, they could short at its value. So if that's the case, then those people are going to hammer in, and generally they're going to be big guns. So that's what you got to worry about on the short stuff. So yeah, so basically I'm looking for this crack here, and I'll be in heavy. And then I might take a little bit of profits at 42 and then just let the rest ride, because there's a lot of talk about this continuing to just take off. You can see by the ticker here, generally, a lot of little bars, but it adds up. And then you got all these people probably just trying to, maybe they bought at this area, and on all the red and downfall, they finally got back to where they bought in, and it's just nervous and getting out. So that's probably what a lot of this is. More shares for people to pick up, more room to run up. So hopefully this is, a strong week for the pack and everybody who plays, with the stocks we recommend.